Hey everybody, Rich Lovell, Vacaville Baseball Barn, Master Instructor with Epstein Hitting System. And today I want to talk a little bit about how to increase power through a weight shift. There's only two ways really to increase power, and that's torque and weight shift. Weight shift creates ground force. And essentially we're going to be looking at a player that is either small or there's no stride and he's not able to create any ground force in that front leg because he's not able to stride into it. So let's start off with a no stride, and that's that player that already starts with a wide enough base. His foot's angled out, he's just at the front part of the home plate to where he's going to make contact just out in front of his front foot. So at that point, the whole idea is to stay balanced on both legs, and then a kind of a rocking motion. We're just going to gather our weight a little bit on the back leg, keeping our knee inside our foot, meaning that I want my knee to stay here. I don't want to rock back like this. I don't want to sway back like this and try to go. I want to create some tension and force into my back hip. You might think about it on a golf swing of loading up that back hip, keeping tension here. So that's kind of what the feeling will be like. And all you're going to do is just weight shift and then back into the front foot. It's a really small, really subtle move, but we're still looking for the same position that we would with a stride. Gather my weight and then back into the front leg, and as I get the pressure into my front foot, that's where my head stops, my front shoulder's tilted down, my hands are here at my shoulders, meaning at the top part of my shoulder, no lower than the bottom part of my armpit, and then just at the back edge. And from here I can just stop and reset, get myself ready, gather my weight, and then shift back into my front leg, and then I can turn that on into from a weight shift to launch, and from the launch is my back knee pinching in and my hands coming into this position there. So, but right now I just want to focus on the weight shift. On a player taking a stride, what we want to make sure that they do is that they don't do first is they step with that leg and the front leg going straight. Want to make sure they're going to gather weight on their back foot, back leg, doing the same thing they do with a no stride, and then it's just forward and land into a flex front knee with the front shoulder tilted down. This is all important because if their front shoulder's up, it's telling me that they're out of sequence. They're already starting their swing before their lower half does. So again, on a weight shift with a stride, my hands are still in the same position as always. I'm relaxed, I've got both knees slightly flexed, and I just stride forward after kind of rocking back or more of a just kind of a shift back over my back leg and then in, and here's my flex front knee, here's my front shoulder down, my hands are here, then I can turn it into a launch drill as my back knee pinches in and my back heel is released from the ground. That's the way to create ground force. That ground force is created when the front foot lands here and we start pushing back a little bit with the front leg, and as our hips continue to turn through, our front leg continues to push, and then we create that ground force that ultimately goes out our hands. That's one way to create the power. That's what you should be working on before anything else. Hope this helps out. Check out our other videos on our YouTube channel, and subscribe to us, and then give us a shout at Facebook.